Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing? I hope all is well with you. So that this kind of attempt by Tinubu government trying to act as if he actually care or fighting corruption. When the news of Malami being detained, people celebrated, people love that, considering the fact that the man himself is one of those who actually perpetrated the attack or the kidnap of mass number of the kind. But I'm not here for that. So, as if that is not enough, Tinubu actually pressed another button to get some people arrested again, which Ngige is one of them. People begin to ask questions. What happened to Fashola? Because if you are using EFCs to track some people down because of corruption, where is Fashola? Where is Lai Mohammed? People that served under other Buhari and is being presumed to be, kind of corrupt. Anyway, I don't want to waste much of your time. Let's quickly go through the post. Malami is being detained. Ngige is being arrested. So Fashola and Malai Mohammed from Yoruba Axis are free from corruption. In all honesty, it seems opposition leaders are being targeted. They left government since 2023. Why the witch hunt now? Is it well? Somebody's asking. Everyone have their opinion. To be honest with you, one thing about Nigerian politicians is that once they serve, they always drop this kind of sign of corruption. P2B claimed to be the holy of the holies, but looking deep, he's not actually that clean, isn't it? I'm not here to point a finger at anybody, but the issue I want to pick here is this tribalism. Do you think it is wise for Tinubu not to question ministers that serve under Buhari or have been there, but there's kind of corruption? Do you think that are you thinking, like, are you seeing it as him protecting his people from his tribe, or is it just because people are too harsh that he's following me? Just let me know what you think about it, because to me, none of them is holy. You understand? But that is not where I hear. I want you to listen to what this man said here. He actually called it out a little bit. I think he's a northerner. Northerners, they always support their own, right? So, but Tinubu may not understand this. Watch. From the south. No, start from beginning. So, good evening, my fellow Nigerians. I see what EFCC are doing a good job for arresting former Attorney General, Minister, that is Ngige, and Malami, and also Adisirika is a good one. Then with Timi Silva. What of Fashola? Fashola was the minister of 3 ministries. What does he do? Nothing. He was not called on. Fine is a good one. Today, Ojo, the Minister of Interior, EFCC, you invite him, he refuses to come. Why you don't arrest him? You don't have any minutes. During the Minister of Humanitarian, whom sacked, the company of the Minister of Ojo is the one who put the contract. But he was not sacked. And he was invited by EFCC. I have the paper. He refused to go. Why you don't go and arrest him? My friend, if you arrest him, people will arrest everybody. If you are committed, arrest him. Even Mr. L committed, arrest him. But don't be sentiment. Don't be sentiment saying you're arresting people from the north and from the east, from the south, while nobody from the southwest. Believe me, all of them, they are imam. Just what Fashola did that time. Did he say, does it mean all of them are imam? So imam, if imam commit a crime, you cannot arrest imam. Please, let me take it back again. Did he say? Okay, he's trying to say imam that they're not corrupt. Please, if you're Muslim watching, please let me know what they're trying to say. What? Sentiment. Don't be sentiment, okay? Don't be sentiment saying you're arresting people from the north and from the east, from the south, while nobody from the southwest. Believe me, all of them, they are imam. Does he mean all of them, they are imam? Just what Fashola did that time. What does he do? Nothing. Okay, maybe he's trying to say that the imam are not corrupt. Like, are you saying that they are holy or they are sent? Something like, are they sent? Maybe I'm just trying to make excuse for him, but maybe because anything is possible. So has it gotten to the extent that they said that even if Imam is corrupt or commit a crime, he should not be arrested? I don't know, but I feel like what he's trying to say is what I just told you. Just like we Christians, we normally say, "Are you a saint? Are you saying that they are sent?" Maybe that's why he said, "Are you saying that they are Imam?" Okay, let's.
From here to Kaduna, you don't complete. Big that to Ilorin to Lagos, 0. From Kalba to Kalina Ala to Taraba, 0. From Makwani to Bokoma, 0. All the road he gives is a short. Nothing has been done. Investigate him also, if that is the case. But you cannot arrest people from another side and you leave another side. That is injustice. We like your job, but do your job perfectly. Perfectly. It's good. Anybody involved for Nigeria money, please arrest him. But don't be sentiment. Because you failed to the material. You did not, when you invite him, he did not come. And nothing come out of it. Because he was brought by somebody. That is another one. Then another chapter is that good president have removed all the police from the DIP is a good one. But then, Mr. President, your son also will not have DIP. We should remove the police and your wife. First lady is not elected, Mr. President. She is not elected. So hence she is not elected and you remove the protocol. Fine. We should remove all the protocol by everybody. Let them use civil defense. We accept that. So that we will know actually you are doing the job. Your Excellency. Then, the other one is that retire Inspector General of Police. Let him go home. Your Excellency. Retire Custom Controller General to go home. Civil Defense. Let him go home. Prison. Go home. Immigration. Go home. All those people have to retire. There's no way you start.
Say immigration. I think he's trying to say not immigration. That's why he said migration. Anyway, continue.
Yes, and do another person's service. I see some people from other organizations say they should extend chairman for Audi, the civil defense. On what? On what? No promotion, no good payment, no building, nothing. So why must he be retained? Retained where? Let him go back to KV and relax that Laninga where he come from. Let him go for welfare in Laninga. Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, that is his own take, and I have another thing to share with us, and that has to do with what is going on in Burkina Faso and between Burkina and Nigeria. So many of you already know that somebody has something to say about it, which is this man called Christian Ube, I believe. He said Benin is not a crisis. Benin is not a crisis. It is a warning. Okay, now you hear this. Let's hear from him. This man, let's hear what he has to say.
Listen to me carefully. Let me tell you most things that most Africa don't realize. What is happening in Benin right now is not just it is a test to measure how much control France still have in Africa. They use it in Gabon to keep Omabongo in power for 42 years. This power, they use it in Ngige through ECOWAS sanction. They also use it in Mali through terrorism narrative. Now, why are these people doing all these things? Because France knows the truth. They see war coming, and Africa is the last battlefield of global power because the world is shifting to new energy, lithium, gas, oil, cobalt, and guess what? Africa has it all. France don't get one single one of these things. So, my brother, my sister, wake up. France is repositioning its power, resecuring their grip, rebuilding their influence in Africa because they lose West Africa completely. France become powerless. Nothing to talk about France. That's why you see France sending strike from the French effort, bombing the army of Benin. Now, here's the part that Nigeria don't want to hear. What is happening in Benin is exactly what we see happening in Nigeria. Because Abuja is already tied to Paris through ECOWAS, through debt, through deal, through our silence. This is why I keep telling our leaders, the West does not protect you. They protect their interests. The moment Benin start thinking independently, France begin to get issue. The moment Niger said no more, the whole Westerners start panicking. The moment Burkina Faso rose, they called him a dictator. Now you all can see it. I mean, so before you laugh at Benin, before you can call Benin soldier weak, before you say it can't happen here in Nigeria, remember this: the fight over Africa has already started. It's just that you people didn't notice. And I will say this for the last time: Africa is not poor. We are being controlled. Africa is not weak. We are being suppressed. What happened in Benin is not a crisis, it is a signal, a sign that Africa is entering its most defining movement. And if we don't understand what this movement is, we may lose Africa forever. Now, it's our own choice to make whether we want to protect African legacy or we want to be enslaved as we have been enslaving before. But thank you, the truth is, they are losing Africa. That is why you find out that the France, they don't care. The soldiers, they are bombing. The soldiers, they are killing. Are they not people's father? They are people's father, my dear. These people know what they are doing. They know if we take control of Africa, the European government will suffer. That is just the truth.
All right, what do you think about it? I don't want to, drag it much because he said a whole lot of things here, which I kind of believe most of them, especially with the issue of France trying to regain their power, trying to become relevant again. Okay, because we all know that without Africa, Europe would be somehow. It wouldn't be what it is now. But who are actually enabling them to do that? Another fellow black people. They are the one helping them to continue enslave others indirectly. Thinking so you that will make you to think that everything is okay, but systematically they are bringing you down, and you'll be working for them, thinking that you are doing something good. Anyway, please let me know what you think about it and make sure you like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you don't mind, and please don't forget to like it. It's very, very important. Your comment is very, very important to us. Tell us what you think. See you again. God bless you. Bye bye for now.